Welcome. This is Udumat. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Please, we are looking at calculus, and under calculus, we are looking at rules of differentiation, and we are continuing. That is differentiation of sum or difference. So to differentiate an expression given, you need to differentiate each term separately. For example, when we are asked to find, let's say we have y being equal to f of x plus h of x plus or minus g of x. So we differentiate each term separately. So the dy dx becomes d dx of f of x plus d dx of h of x, then minus d dx of g of x. So that is differentiating each term separately. Okay, so the d dx is just differential of this one. Okay, now let's look at an example. Okay, now so let's look at this example. If y is equal to x to the power 4 plus 1 over x minus 6x, we have to find dy dx. Okay, so like I said, we differentiate each term separately. So dy dx. So dy dx is just the derivative of y with respect to x. Derivative of y with respect to x. So that is equal to, now we differentiate this to be 4x cubed. That is 4 times x here, that is 4x, and then we subtract 1 from this side. So that's going to be 4x cubed. Then plus, this is going to be 1 over x squared. That is, when you differentiate the denominator x, the power increases. So let's see. Let me rewrite this again. Y is equal to x to the power 4 plus x to the power negative 1. That is this one. I want to write it in this form. Minus 6x. So my dy dx becomes 4x cubed. This one, negative 1 times x becomes minus x to the negative 2. That is negative 1 minus 1. That is negative 2. And then minus 1 times 6 is the same 6. Then when you subtract 1 from this one, we are going to get x to the power 0. And then x to the power 0 is 1. 1 times 6 is negative 6. So the final answer here becomes 4x cubed minus, this is the same as 1 over x squared, then minus 6. Okay, so when you differentiate the denominator x, the power increases. When you go to the other side of calculus, that is integration, there is a rule, a simple rule also there. Okay, so when you go there, I will explain those things to you. Okay, let's take one more example. If y is equal to 3 over x squared plus 5x plus 6, we have to find dy dx. So this one, you can look at it and tell the answer. Be mindful that the power here will increase by 1. And because this is a denominator, it will, when you write it in 3x squared, this 2 here becomes negative. And it will affect this one. So it will be negative 6. Okay, let's see. So we can rewrite this as 3x to the power negative 2 plus 5x plus 6. So dy dx becomes, this negative 2 times, this becomes negative 6. Then x to the power negative 3, that is negative 2 minus 1, negative 3, plus 5. Now this is having a power 1, so 1 times 5 is 5. Now this will go out because it is going to be 1 minus 1, will be 0. Then x is now having a power of 0, which will tend to 1. So 1 times 5 is 5. Then this one is a constant. So when you differentiate the constant, you get 0. So this will go away. So the final answer becomes negative 6 over x to the power 3 plus 5. Okay, so let's look at these two examples. The first one is, we are finding dy dx of these two. So the first one is 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5 over x squared. Then b is 1 over 2 multiplying x squared minus 1 over, this x squared here is the denominator, so 1 over 2 x squared. Then this is different. Okay, so now let's see what happens. So for this one, Please, you can pause and then continue. You pause, you solve, and then after you check whether your answer is correct as mine. Okay. So this place becomes 12x. That is 3 times 4, which is 12. Then x, you take 1 from here, so 12x squared. And then this also becomes negative 6x to the power 1. So minus 6x. Then, because this is a denominator, it will be 5x to the negative 2. Okay, so negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. So minus 10x to the negative 3. Okay, so this one, the final answer becomes, that's dy dx. Dy dx. So dy dx becomes 12x squared minus 6x minus 10 over x to the power 3. So since it's having a negative power, that is why I've written this format. Okay. Now let's look at the second one. So this one is the first one. So let's look at the second one. Okay, so this implies y is equal to, or we are letting y to be equal to the function given. So 1 over 2 x to the power 2 minus 1 over 2, and this time x is a denominator. So x squared is a denominator, so I want to write it in this form. So that is going to be negative 2 here. Okay, so my dy dx becomes 2 times half is 1, so that is x. Then 1 from this 2 is 1. Then here, negative and negative, so that is plus. So negative 2 times half is also positive 1. So x, now we take 1 from this side, becomes negative 3. So negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. So the final answer becomes x plus 1 over x cubed. 1 over x cubed. So this is the final answer to the 2 examples. Okay. Now please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Please share to your friends so that they also benefit from those tutorials. The name has always been Odoo Maths. There is an app also going around. Maybe bye.